Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's NIHL National League and Cup game between the TSI World Bees and the Basingstoke Bison. Both teams get ready for this first home opener for the Bees following defeats to the Peterborough Phantoms over the last two nights. The Bees going down 6-3 on Friday night, while the Bison lost 5-2 last night to the Peterborough Phantoms. Don't forget, you can get on with us tonight if you use the hashtag BeesMNL on Twitter. Give us a follow, Bees Match Night Live, for your chance to get involved with the conversation for tonight's game. Looking back at the weekend so far, the Bees went down to the Peterborough Phantoms on Friday night, losing 6-3. It was 4-3 after 40 minutes. The Bees very much in the game, but penalty trouble eventually costing them in the end. The Peterborough Phantoms going 4 for 6 on the power play on the night, with first league goals for Brendan Walkham. A first league goal for Brendan Walkham and a goal for Juha Lindgren. On Saturday night, however, the Bison were also the victims of the Peterborough Phantoms, losing 5-2. The Phantoms 3-0 up after 6 minutes. Again, much like the Bees, the Bison having problems on the penalty kill, 2 for 4 on last night, with Edgars Landsberg and Zach Milton scoring for the Bison. Elsewhere on Saturday night, the Bristol Pitbulls 3, the Raiders 4. 2 goals from Adam Lasham for the Pitbulls, 2 goals from Adam Lasham for the Raiders, I should say, and 2 goals for Owen Sobchak for the Pitbulls. My apologies. Leeds night 7 at Telford Tigers 4 is a hat-trick for Leeds import Grant Cooper, 2 for Kieran Brown as the Knights take down the champions on opening night. Vladimir Luka picks up 2 goals for the Tigers. Milton Keynes 4, the Sheffield Steel Dogs 3 in overtime, a hat-trick for Liam Stewart, including the overtime winner. Sean Norris tying the game up with 36 seconds left for the Lightning. 2 goals from Lee Bonner for the Steel Dogs, helping them get involved. And obviously the final game, the Wildcats 12, the Hull Seahawks nothing. 2 goals from Chris Jones, Thomas Malasinski, Jack Goodchild, and a debut goal for 16-year-old Jamie Smith for the Wildcats. The Seahawks missing Sam Towner, Matty Davis, Emil Sveck, Andre Famar, Declan Barmer and Jordan McLaughlin as they go down to a heavy defeat in the first game of the season. But we're now focused here tonight on the first league local derby of the season as the Bees take on the Bison. We will have a look at the teams for you, first going with the TSI World Bees. In 4, Luke Jackson, 6, Alex Cole, 18, Ryan Webb, 19, Will Stead, 21, Louis Colvin, 23, Dominic Gabai, 24, Dan Rose, 27, Josh Smith, 38, Juha Lindgren, 51, JJ Pitchley, 65, Harvey Stead, 92, Alan Lack, 94, Stuart Mogg, 96, Brendan Walkham, and the net minus for the Bees tonight, 84, Adam Goss, and 93, Dan Weller Evans. For the visitors this evening, the Basingstoke Bison, it's 5, Marcus Mitchell, 9, Gail Llewellyn, 11, Hallam Wilson, 16, George Norcliffe, 19, Paul Betts, 21, Marcel Balaz, 24, Zach Milton, 44, Tom Banner, 61, Ryan Sutton, 71, Josh Kelly, 74, Liam Morris, 75, Brendan Baird, 77, Jay King, 88, Adrian Duznik, 91, Aidan Doughty, and their minors 28, Alex Metham, and 33, Jordan Lauday. Once again, you can join in the conversation this evening. Please use the hashtag BeesMNL and give us a follow for in-game updates at BeesMNL for all your updates home and away for the TSI World Bees. Your referees this evening, Mr. James Irons and Mr. Hugh Poulton. They're assisted on the lines by Mr. Chris Edwards and Mr. Jonathan Saw this evening. There you go. So one tweet already in this evening from Daniel Chapman. Feels like this must have happened already, but the day that the two officials in charge are sore and hands will be a great day. I mean, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong there, Daniel. But if you want to get your tweets in tonight, please don't forget to use the hashtag BeesMNL or @BeesMNL for your updates in-game. This could be an interesting one tonight. We've stood here for all warm-up in the, rooftop skybox. One or the other. We'll go with one at some point. The Bison shirts are very difficult to see the numbers on at the moment. So bear with me if I make a mistake on some of these, particularly down the far end away from where we're stood. As the officials on the ice, we're just waiting for both teams. It is 5 o'clock after all. Basingstoke Bison. As the Bison are now led out by Jordan Lauday for the evening. The home team this evening, the TSI World Bees. And here come the Bees, led out by Adam Goss as usual. And as per last week, and in line with the EIHA, there will be a 2-minute silence before the start of tonight's game in memory of Queen Elizabeth II.
We ask those that are able to to stand and observe a 2-minute silence directly followed by the national anthem. Thank you.
Well, it's Sunday night and it's go time. For the Bison, starting in goal tonight, it's Jordan Lauday. Lauday had 14 starts for the Bison last year, going 6, 7 and 1 in those 14 starts, posting an 887 save percentage and a 352 goals against average. For the Bees, Adam Goss starts in goal as he did on Friday night, 10, 16 and 2 in 30 starts last season, posting a 894 save percentage, a 369 goals against average and 2 shutouts. He of course started Friday night and picking up the loss to the Phantoms. Don't forget, you can get any of your comments in tonight. Please use the hashtag BeesMNL on Twitter and follow for in-game updates both home and away at BeesMNL. And of course for tonight's game, see if I get any of the penalties or goals wrong when the Bison do them. Bees line up. Top line, Dom Gabai, Dan Rose and Alan Lack, Stuart Mogg and Will Stead at the back end. As Llewellyn comes in for the Bison, James Irons in the middle, drops the puck, and we are underway here on Sunday night. Mogg with the puck for the Bees, chips up to Gabai. Pass almost through to Lack, but good poke check there by the Bison defenseman, and gets it away. Rose keeping it in down low. Goodbye. Round to Lack. Held up against the boards. Lack gets a stick knocked out of his hand, but the Beast still maintain possession. Go from corner to corner. Goodbye tries to pass across, finds Stead. Blocked, takes a couple of bounces. Lauday there in front to cover up. And a scrum behind the net there. Lack and Llewellyn making friends early on. And both teams go for a change. Face off to the left of Lauday, won by Webb. Shot from the corner, Lauday pads it away. Bees keep it in, just about from Lindgren. Puck held up against the boards, Bison will come away with it eventually. Walcombe with just a massive dump in from centre ice. Finds Stead, he's pushed down, Bison with the puck now. Round to Harvey Stead at the top. Stead with a shot, that's well wide. Lindgren first to it, takes a big hit. Lindgren round the back of the net. Shot from front, hits Lauday. Bison can't quite clear it just yet, and then they do it the second chance. And that is icing. Tony Nash on Twitter, BZMNL, come on Bison from the Nash family from Basingstoke/Winchester. Thank you for joining us this evening. And Ross LUFC7, let's go Bison from Ross, Rio, Lisa and Bradley. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you enjoy your night. Shot there, well saved by Lauday. Once again, you can join in the conversation. Use hashtag BeesMNL and follow us for in-game updates at BeesMNL. We'll read as many out as we can. Face off to the left of Lauday. Bison come away with the puck. And first real attack for the Bison of the night. Shot wide from Wilson. Wilson behind the net. Met by Alex Cole. Guesting from the Devils against Solent Devils again. Cole beats Wilson to the puck. Wilson again with it. Drop pass to Sutton. He's met by Will Stead. Puck to the point. Shot, tempted tip in front, not there. Bison keep it in. Paul Petts down low. He's met by Smith. Will Stead just does a good job of cleaning it up. Doesn't quite come off as Sutton right in front. It's a good save by Goss. Ryan Sutton allowed just the freedom of the blue paint there. Goss does well to get the pad down. Pitchley now for the Bees. Makes his way up ice on his own. Holds off the man. Looks for a pass. Nobody there. Finally finds one with Mogg coming off the bench. Mogg with a shot saved by Lauday. Rose checked into the boards there. Bison trying to come away with it. There's Lack now. Once again met in the corner. There's a penalty coming. That will be a penalty on the Bison. And it looks like an interference call. An interference call there on Tom Banner for the Bison. 3:03 gone in the first period, and the Bees will have an early power play opportunity. Face off to the right of Lauday. Bees last season 20.36 on the power play. The Bison penalty kill 78.45. Bison penalty kill didn't have the greatest night tonight. Here comes Llewellyn. Shot, that's deflected on goodbye, goes over the net. Milton will form the Bees there. He's quickly pushed off the puck and the Bees will regroup. Will Stead will start the rush. Why is the stick check from Llewellyn? Stead goes round the back of the net. Pitchley. He takes a hit. Stead. finally finds his way to Goodbye. Goodbye shot, that's wide. Bison look to clear, and they will at the second chance to the on-rushing Llewellyn. Llewellyn one-on-one. Great poke check there from Juha Lindgren to take the puck away from the big Canadian. Bees will come the other way. Goodbye. Lindgren to the front of the net, saved by Lorde. A move that was started by the young Finn, almost finished at the other end. It was a great poke check on the defensive end off Llewellyn, and it finally falls back to him off the pass from Goodbye. It's a good save from Lorde again. 1 minute and 1 second left on the Bees power play. Face off won by Rose. Pitchley holds the puck. Shot deflected into the corner. Rose is first man there again. Stead keeps it in. Webb dumps it in and gets it straight back. Webb up high to Stead on the blue line. Tries to slide it across, but can't quite get there. The Bison will break again. Norcliffe around the back. Finds Balaz. Balaz takes it all the way back down to the Bison deep there. And that will be dumped back into the Bees zone. Goodbye, brings it out, starts the rush, tries the cross-ice pass, but it's well blocked there by the Bison forward. Puck to the front of the net, Pet's almost there as the penalty expires. Lindgren on the rush. Tries to hit his man, crosses pass to Jackson, finds Walker eventually, and it's another good save from Lorde, who just managed to close the angle off to Walkham there. Couple of chances there for the Bees, but nothing going. Face off won by the Bison. And they look to break out. Shot takes the deflection, that falls to Goss. And he will hold it. Referee Irons not happy there with the Bison, taking too long on that change. Dipsy Doodle there with Brendan Baird, and he sends Baird and Banner back to the bench. Face off, won by the Bison. Shot from Wilson is blocked by Louis Colvin, again guesting tonight from the Invicta Dynamos, the former B. Bison try and clear it in, it's blocked by Lack. Attempt to pass to Goodbye is cut out. Bison will come the other way. Big shot from the blue line goes nowhere from Pets. And the Bees will get possession. Lack chips the puck down deep. Cycled almost all the way around again. Harvey Stead will pick the puck up. Stead wearing a face cage for the evening after taking a puck to the face Friday night in Peterborough. Bison coming the other way. Shot, save from Goss. Rebound is there. Goss will finally cover up. Big shot from Balaz. Coming straight down the lane. It's a good first save from Goss, and he eventually gets the rebound at the second time. Face off to the right of Goss. Held up there. Bison will get the puck. Shot that comes off just the skate of Goss in the way. Balaz now behind the net, met by Jackson. Harvey Stead manages to get it away. Lindgren there to collect, finds Webb. Walker is tearing down that left wing. No pass there. Goes back to Lindgren, who chips it in. Bison coming back the other way. Shot is saved from Goss. The shot from Norcliffe as he came in off the right wing there. Almost sneaking low glove on Goss, but it's well saved by the Bees netminder. Kaz, straight out of the traps, please, Bison. We need the W. Actually, I would say both teams need it tonight, and one of them it will eventually get it once we're done after 60 minutes. Preferably, please. Llewellyn behind the net finds Doughty. That pass is ineffective. Rose will get it up ice to goodbye. Return pass sets Rose away. Skates in, shot is blocked. Rose gets the rebound though. Chases it around the net. Goodbye. Looks, waits, goes for an innovative shot. Doesn't quite come off. Bison will regroup. Long stretch pass there from Llewellyn. That goes the entire length of the ice. Goss will eventually cover it up. The pass was attempted to Doughty, who just couldn't quite get the stick on it. Don't forget, if you want to get your tweets in tonight, you can using the hashtag BeesMNL. And why not follow for in-game updates at BeesMNL for all Bees updates home and away. Brighton Key, Rebecca Curry, come Bees from Rebecca and Stephen in Windsor. Hope you're having a good evening. Jackson now for the Bees. Puck finds its way to Smith. Bison will turn it over at centre ice. Pitch there. Takes a big hit from Wilson behind the net. Wilson pass in front, comes off the skate of Pets and into the other corner. And Luke Jackson finally settles the puck down. Chip up ice. Colvin will chase, but the Bison are there. No icing there. It did look like it went through the paint from this angle that we've got. Bison will come the other way. Pets tries to chip it in. Instead blocks the pass. Lindgren gets the turnover. Walkham back to Lindgren. Back to Brendan Walkham, who goes backhand save from Lauday. Lindgren behind the net again, goes to the wraparound. He also then gets dropped behind it after the play. The penalty is coming. The arm is in the air. And it's a cross-checking call on the Bison there. Lindgren went for the wraparound, got it away, but it was well wide of the net. And Brendan Baird will take the 2-minute cross-checking minor for the Bison, dropping Lindgren there behind the play. 11:30 to go in the first period as the Bees head for their second power play of the night. Goodbye, wins the face-off. Puck comes up to Stead. I should say Will Stead. Goodbye, chipped in. Sort of evades everyone. Trickles through. Lauday has to be aware. Lindgren now. Over to Walkham. Chip back down late. Lack will maintain possession. Will Stead. Up to Goodbye at the point. Stead finds Goodbye again. Goodbye shot through traffic. And that takes deflection up into the netting. Jamie there, Scutty, give us away, Scutty, give us away. Come on, Bison. I would do. Luckily, there's no camera on me, though, thankfully. No, producer Nick, that is not an idea for next week. Face off to the right of Lauday. Comes to Stead. Walkham now, skates in off the angle. Shot is blocked in front. Comes back to Walkham behind the net. Stead, looks for Goodbye, finds him on the blue line, tip in front. That's another good save from Lauday. Walkham cutting in just in front of the former Telford netminder, and it's straight into Lauday's chest. Face off, won by the Bison. Chip cleared, Dubai tries his best to keep it in. Bison will break out, shot is safe from Goss. Goodbye, waits. Finds Wilstead. Drop pass to Goodbye, who goes for the rush. Takes it through two, finds Walkham on the edge. Walkham turns, skates, goes the other way. Cycles round, just on his own, nobody there. Bison do a good job of blocking it. Goodbye can't keep it in, and the puck will go the length of the ice. Goss there to collect it, finds Goodbye. Bison go for a change. That pass is just a little off of Lindgren's stick. Bison are able to clear anyway. Instead met by Balaz. Halberstead behind the net. 20 seconds left on the Bison minor. Instead finds Mogg. Chipped in from Lindgren. Smith will chase it, can't get there. Pitch and can't keep it in. The Bison will break the other way. And there is too many men, seems to be the call from the referee there. Not sure on who. Seems to be some confusion as to who it's on. And it is on the Bees. Bench minor, too many men on the ice was signalled there from referee James Irons from behind the play. The Bison will go on the power play in about 5 seconds' time. Bison power play last season 26.44 overall. Aidan Doughty scored 15 power play goals last year. The Bees penalty kill 79.19. Shot from the point is saved from Goss. Milton now evades Mogg as the Bison return to full strength. Webb will clear at the length of the ice. Lord out to play the puck behind the net. Bison look for the break. Coming in off the left. Pass across to Milton. Up to the point man, Llewellyn. Milton back across. Llewellyn from the blue line. Shot comes off Goss's shoulder and into the netting. Face off to the left of Goss. Goodbye wins it. Wilstead there to play it. Chips it the length of the ice. And the Bees get a breather. Bison now into the zone. Milton met by Goodbye, who takes it off his stick and away. Doughty there. Over to Norcliffe. Round the boards. Still finds his way back to Norcliffe on the goal line. Llewellyn from the blue line finds the open man. It's Milton. Shot safe from Gossett there. Bison keep hold of the puck. Llewellyn. Big shot is blocked in front. Not sure who. They're wearing a Josh Martin shirt and he's not icing tonight. I think it's Dan Rose. Shot again is blocked by Rose. It is Rose. I can see it now. Round the back of the net. Balaz. To Milton. Looks for the pass. Finds the man at the point. Big shot coming in. Blocked in front. Bees can't quite get hold of it. Rose tries to clear it. Another block there. And the Bees return to full strength. Turnover at centre ice. Here come the Bees. Shot safe from Lauday. Rebound. Brought down. Cole. Down low. Just a sea of bodies. Bison do manage to clear it eventually. Wilstead. Finds Smith. And Bison calls the turnover. Big hit there along the boards from Wilstead, and that is an offside call with 6:50 left in the first. I'm sure the Bees can get another camera sorted so we can see Scutsy from Danny Purchard. No, not happening. No. Producer Nick is kindly pointing out that there is a camera in front of me, and again, no. Also, miss you, Danny. Hope you're enjoying your holiday in Spain and enjoy the bounty. Face off just outside the Bison zone. Bison with the puck. Chipped in. Petts is there on the chase, but Wilstead collects. Finds Lingram. Cross ice pass to Pitchley. Skates in one-on-one. Pitchley shot glove down by Laudet. Face off to the right of Laudet. Puck comes to Mogg, who chips it back down low to find Alan Lack. Pass up high to Mogg. Shot is not troubling Laudet. Lack now loses out. Here come the Bison. Shot is tipped away from Goss and into the boards, and there is a Bison down. And Alan Lack is met in the corner there by Brendan Baird. Referees go for a chat. The Bison player is up and heading back to the bench. Just for confirmation, everybody, white 88 for the Bees is Dan Rose. Dan Rose now wearing Josh Martin's shirt, so to avoid all confusion. As the officials have a chat at centre ice. Katie, come on Bison, we need the win tonight. Again, I'd argue both teams need it, really. After losses to Peterborough, at least we finally found, after all these years, we finally found something in common for the Bees and the Bison, losing to Peterborough on opening weekend. Producer Nick is just shaking his head at me here. I never said it was a good thing. Don't forget, you can join in the conversation. Hashtag BeesMNL. You can get all your in-game updates at BeesMNL while we just wait for this discussion to come to an end. 6:01 on the big clock at centre ice. It looks like a penalty is coming here on Alan Lack. It wasn't called at the time. So we'll wait and see what the call is. It's a 2-minute minor on Alan Lack, whatever it is. We will await an official announcement on the penalty. Two-minute interference is the call there. Face-off will be to the right of Adam Goss. Held up, and the Bison will be the first to the puck. Llewellyn. Over to Milton. Balaz. Shot tipped in front, save from Goss. Milton. Over to Balaz. Llewellyn at the point. Shot is blocked in front from Rose. Milton there now gets it, skates in. Shot glove down by Goss, and he holds it. Milton there just getting a little bit of space above the face-off dot. Skates in, snaps the shot off. Well saved from Goss in his glove. Face-off once again held up. Bison come away with it thanks to Norcliffe. Milton almost checked from Morecambe. Norcliffe behind the net. Looks. Pass over to Balaz. Balaz up to Llewellyn. Shot safe from Goss. Stead is the first man there. Can't quite clear it. Puck finds its way over to Balaz. Down low, Norcliffe turns, fires, shot wide. Lingren gets there first, creates space, and Will Stead finishes the job, clearing it the length of the ice. Lauday out to play the puck as the Bees go for a change. Passes wayward, that gives Harvey Stead just enough time to get it out the zone. Dumped in, takes a funny bounce off the boards. Goss nearly caught out there. Harvey Stead will clear it. The dump in from Ryan Sutton, his numbers are a pain, comes off the very corner of the Bees bench, fired back out across in the front. If it was any faster, it might have beaten Goss and in the net. Bison coming the other way. Beats the man, shot, save from Goss, cleared away. The shot from Morris there as it's cleared the length of the ice. Rose now chips it in, looking to kill just the rest of this penalty off as the Bees return to full strength. Puck chipped behind the Bees net. Luke Jackson is the first man there to find it. Bees just taking their time a second here. Jackson, open space. Attempted pass through to Rose, goes wayward. Goodbye now behind the net. Puck in front, nobody there. Mogg finds Harvey Stead, chip down low. Referee's arm in the air. It's a penalty on someone. It's interference on. It looks like it's the Bees again. Yep, it's a 2-minute interference minor on the Bees. Or is it? No, it's on the Bison. The initial point was at the Bees bench. It's on Jordan Lauday. Lauday takes a 2-minute interference penalty for the Bison. 3:20 left in the period. The initial point was towards the Bees bench, but it's a power play for the Bees now. Face off won by the Bees. Harvey Stead gets it at the point. Attempted shot is tipped in front, and that goes into the netting. Answers on a postcard if you've ever seen a goalie get called for interference. I haven't. At least not like that. Bison come away with the puck. Smith does a good job of keeping it in. Lauday out to play it. Tries to clear it. And Bison get hold of it now. Great stick handling there from Llewellyn to hold off the Bees. He does eventually turn it over. And here comes Smith, met by Llewellyn. Great play from the big Canadian. I say that and he turns it over. Ryan Webb now for the Bees. Attempted flick pass is cleared away by the Bison. Goss will meet it. Chips it over instead as both teams change it up. Harvey Stead over to Will Stead now. And back to his brother again. From behind the net. 48 seconds left on the Lauday minor. Walken collects the puck. Finds Will. Over to Lack, who can't quite keep hold of it. No icing called there. Will keep it in. Finds Goodbye. Shot in front. Save from Lauday. Rebound! It comes off the goal. Never mind his mask. And the referee blows the play dead. Face off to the right, Lorde, one from Goodbye. Milstead, shot comes in from Lindgren, that's wide. Rose down low in the far corner. Puck comes out, finds Goodbye at the point. Over to Walcombe, snap shot, save from Lorde, rebound, eventually cleared away. Goodbye collects it again. Down to Walcombe. Goodbye, waits. Pass back up to Walcombe. Over the shot, saved. Wilstead there. Lorde out to play. Back in front of the net. No. B still with the puck. Goodbye. Takes a couple of deflections. Comes away. Lindgren now for the Bees. Tries to pass down low. The Bison get hold of it. Shipped up ice as we enter the final minute. Bison break in Norcliffe. Shipped down low. Goodbye is the first man there. He's met by Callum Wilson. Goodbye brings it up ice. Lindgren now. Beats his man. Makes his way to the front of the net. Shot scores from the Bees. It's well not paid off from Juha Lindgren. And the Bees take a 1-0 lead here in the final minute of the first period. It's great work from Juha Lindgren up the right-hand side. Beats his man and just flicks it to the front of the net, where the on-rushing forward is to tap it in. As the replay camera throws a wobbly, it's Brendan Walcombe again. Brendan Walcombe's second goal of the season already in 2 games. That Walcombe-Lindgren pairing is already proving dangerous for the Bees. Bison dump it in. Mogg finds Lack. Turnover. Llewellyn tries to backhand flick it towards the edge. The referee's arms in the air. And penalties on the Bees. It's a slashing penalty. Ryan Webb will sit a 2-minute slashing minor with 21 seconds left here in the first period. Face off to the right of Goss. Bees, you feel, just have to hold out for this last 20 seconds. Face off won by the Bison. Llewellyn to Balaz. Extra man is wide open here. It's Milton. Back to Balaz. Balaz shot, save from Goss. Walcombe does just well enough to hold Milton off. Llewellyn with a shot now. Takes a couple of deflections in front. Bison skating to each other there. Milton and Balaz. Goodbye's there to clear it. Walcombe there, and that ends the period. A good physical period there from both sides to end the first. The Bees getting the goal with 1 minute to go. Well, less than a minute to go, sorry, from Brendan Walcombe. We'll be right back.
Tough first period there, but important lead going into it. Yeah, it was a tough period. It was a hard-working period, but we got lucky. We scored the 1 goal at the end of the period, so we're going to the second period with one goal lead.
So a lot of chances created going into it. It's a lot of pressure there. The goals are coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that we're getting those chances. I mean, it's early season. Everybody's gonna get the cup in the next games, but we're 1-0 up. That's all that matters right now.
Obviously, a big 40 minutes left here.
We just have to continue doing what we're doing now. It's working. We're creating chances. The goals will come.
Dom, we'll let you go.
All right, thank you.
It's coming to the end of the first period break. We'll quickly go through the scores around the league, as it were. The end of the second period, it's the Sheffield Steel Dogs 0, the Swindon Wildcats 1. A Thomas Malasinski goal just before the end of the second there. In the first period, it's Raiders 1, Leeds Knights 1, Blaslav Novak and Cole Shudra with the goals respectively. The Hull Seahawks 0, the Milton Keynes Lightning 2, goals from Sam Talbot and Bobby Chamberlain, and Telford Bristol is yet to face off. Meanwhile, here in Slough, it's Bees 1, Basingstoke 0 after the first period. The goal from Brendan Walkham, there has been an additional assist on that one. It now reads, scored Brendan Walkham, assisted Juha Lindgren and Dominic Gabai, who was nice enough to have a chat with us for a minute there at the end of the period. Shots on goal for the first period, it was 17 on Jordan Lauday, 15 on Adam Goss, with both sides going 0 for 3. The Bison obviously will start with 1:39 of power play time at the start of the second period. And obviously don't forget to get any comments you have in. Please use the hashtag BeesMNL. Or why not follow us for in-game updates in case I miss anything from up here in, I think what we're calling the Beehive, at BeesMNL. Just as I say that, right on cue, Amanda May, hooray, go Bees, from Jamie and Fletcher. Hope you're having a good night. Sarah Gordon, yay, go. Brendan Walks. I must say, impressive is the right word so far. 2 goals in 2 nights for the American. The awkward silence here is that producer Nick has now started dancing along to the music. So now I really do wish there was a camera up here. I'm not going to say dad dancing, but it is the thing that's coming to mind there. As we just await the teams to come back on the ice for the second period. As the Bison are led out by Jordan Lauday. And the referees join us as well. No game without them and all that. And the Bees do join us. Like I said, a 1:39 penalty kill for the Bees to start this second period off. And the Bees leading thanks to that Brendan Walkham goal inside the final minute of the first period. That's right, 2 late arrivals for the Bees. I will throw them under a bus. Alan Lack and Stuart Mogg, the last 2 out of the changing room. as the door below me is shut. The netminders are ready, and we are underway for period number 2 with a Bison power play. Llewellyn through to Milton, finds Llewellyn again up that right wing. Llewellyn dishes to Milton, turned and fired away from Ryan Webb. Norcliffe now. Over to Balaz. Around the net. Looks for a man. Finds Llewellyn. Import to import. A new thing that we could say for this year. Going to see a lot of that in power plays in particular this time of year. Llewellyn. Finds Balaz. Llewellyn over to Milton. Chipped into the corner. Balaz behind the net. Llewellyn over to Milton again. Shot is saved from Goss and catches it at the second time of asking. Face off to the right of Goss, won by the Bees. Jackson's attempted clearance is cut out. Shot from just on top of the face-off circle is blocked. Bison keeping possession. Shot saved from Goss. Rebound is covered up at the second time of asking. 18 seconds left on the Bees minor. Face off, won by the Bison. Shot from the point, blocked in front, goes into the corner and away from danger. Bison trying to work out a chance. Shot from blue line is way wide. It's in the corner from Llewellyn. Puck comes back to Llewellyn. That second chance is blocked, and the Bees do clear it. Icing waved off. Bison will have to play it. Pitchley runs into Llewellyn, skates around his man and is away. Finds some open man Tom to his left. Shot gloved down by Goss again. And both teams will change up. Face off to the right of Goss, won by the Bison. Shot takes the deflection and goes away from the net, fortunately for the Bees. Shove from behind there. Calls for a penalty from the Bison bench, but nothing doing. Bison come back the other way. King cycles over his partner. Shot is gloved down by Goss, but he's nothing but to control it. Bison again. Round a man, shot, saved, cleared eventually from the Bees. They'll look to break out, and that's a great stop from Jay King there. Stops the breakout from Colvin. I should say it's Josh Kelly actually. Like I said, these shirts are very difficult to see, and there's a penalty coming here. It's a cross-checking penalty on the Bison by the looks of it. There's some chats going on at centre ice. It's Hallam Wilson sitting 2 minutes of cross-checking. 17-12 to go as the Bees return to the power play. 0 for 3 in that first period. They'll look to go better here in the second. They've got to take these chances. Once again, I do apologise if I get the names of the Bison players wrong. From where we are stood, it is very difficult to make out the numbers when they're at the far end of the ice. Face off to the right of Lorde. One by Llewellyn. Goodbye will collect it though. Wilstead finds Goodbye. Looks for a man. Alan Lack takes the hit. Puck comes loose. Morris will clear it, but not out the zone. Goodbye from the point. Waits. Down low to Lindgren. Goodbye at the blue line. Looks for the shot through traffic, goes straight through. Lorde is wise to it though. And the puck just gets out of the zone. The Bees will have to go back. Cross-ice pass. Walken skates in. Round one. Avoids the hit from the second. Lindgren. Down low to Walken. Walken skates in. Tries a little cheeky shot. That's blocked by Baird. Walken up to Lindgren. Finds Goodbye at the point. Goodbye winds up. Fakes. Shot. Comes across. Save from Lorde. The shot from Wilstead is well saved. Lorde going post to post. Does a good job there to keep the score at 1-0. Big hit in the corner by Llewellyn. Pitching another big hit from Llewellyn on Alan Lack. Bees now. Right in front. Lack shoots. Goes in! What a goal and finish from Alan Lack. The pass from Goodbye. Lack, who took the hit from Llewellyn just a second ago, skates in unnoticed at the back door and snipes it into the roof of the net. It's 2-0 Bees. We said the power play had to come good. The pass across from Goodbye, you could see Lack there just coming in unnoticed. Nobody picks him up. And he snipes it top corner. Unnoticed, the only person in the world that saw him there was Dom Goodbye. It's 2-0 Bees. Bison now with the puck, chipped in late, though. Milton avoids 2 hits there, tries to shuffle one in, goes behind the net. Comes back up, high to the D-man. Back to Milton, that shot takes a few deflections, Bison maintain possession. Bison behind the net, here come the Bees on the break. Chipped in, Pitchley will give chase. Takes a hit from Kelly. Comes out to Colvin. Balaz just pushes him off the puck. Morris there. Finds Balaz. And the Bison will come away. Balaz just annoyed by Ryan Webb there. Penalty coming here. Looks like it's on the Bees. Kelly with the puck. Chips it in. Delayed penalty coming. Lorde to the bench. And the Bees finally touch up. It's JJ Pitchley taking a roughing minor. 14:46 on the clock. Once again, get your comments in for this evening. Use the hashtag BeesMNL and follow at BeesMNL for all your Bees updates, home and away. So the Bison head to their 4th power play of the evening. Face off to the right of Goss is won by Norcliffe. Llewellyn. Back up to Llewellyn on the point. Shot takes deflection. Goss's leg is there to save it. And cleared the length of the ice. Gail Llewellyn, the Quebec native. Straight out of U Sports in Canada. Formerly of the Quebec Ramparts in the QMJHL. Shot comes in there and is saved from Goss, who holds it for the whistle. Face off to the left of Goss. Linesman not happy with that one. Bees take the warning, I guess. I think it would be called. Here we go again. Face off won by the Bison. Llewellyn. Fans on the pass. Comes over to Milton at the second time of asking. Pass in front is blocked. Bees will look to clear. Llewellyn does almost a great job of keeping it in. But just can't. And the Bees do have possession now. Lack there does enough just to get it away. Balaz will turn and go the other way. Cross-ice pass is attempted to Llewellyn, takes a bounce and goes straight down to Goss in the Bees net, who holds it. 1:01 left on the Pitchley Minor. Face off to the right of Goss. Held up. Bison do get possession. Puck is cleared the length of the ice. Big hit down low from Lindgren on Morris. Duznik now. Brings the puck up. Bison coming off the right hand side. Shot is blocked. Bees look to clear it. Jackson will go around and collect the free puck. Can't get the bounce off the boards. Bison do keep it in. Shot comes in. Save from Goss. Face off won by the Bees. Mogg cycles it over to Harvey-Stead, who will look to clear it. They just get it out the zone. Bison will reset and come again. Probably their last chance. They lose control of the puck, and that will probably do it for the power play. Here come the Bees on the counter as they return to full strength. Rose, backhand flip, takes a deflection, almost falls to Pitchley at the back door. Pitchley gets possession to Mogg. Shot through traffic, takes a deflection and away from the net. Doughty's the first man there, but Pitchley picks his pocket and takes it away from him. Mogg, shot in front, only comes off Kelly. Bees still maintaining it. Can't get it the second time though. Milton will bring it clear and away. Here come the Bison. Shot, block it away from Goss. Bison behind the net. Pass attempted to Mitchell, leaves the zone. Bison will dump it in and complete the change. I don't think they've noticed they've only got 4 skaters on the ice at the moment, the Bison. Here come the Bees. Fifth man finally comes out. Harvey-Stead behind the net. Finds Rose. He's held up. Puck finally comes loose. Mitchell will be the first man over to collect it. The chip only meets Rose. Bison do try and clear. Can't. Lindgren fans on the attempt to dump in. Bison will clear with Norcliffe. Norcliffe takes on Alex Cole. The shot goes wide. Rose is the first man there. Back up to Lindgren. Walken misses the puck. Lovely stick handling there from Balaz. Finds Norcliffe. Norcliffe's shot takes a deflection into the corner. Bison now behind the goal. Finally working its way out for a brief second. Bees may get the puck. The attempted clearance is wayward. Bees get it the second time. Rose. Bees really looking to get a change here, but nobody able to get off the ice. Puck comes to the blue line. Shot through traffic. First shot saved. Rebound to the Bison. Second one goes away. The Bees will clear it at the second time of asking. They will have a 2-on-2 here. Lindgren shot saved from Lorde. Rebound. Nobody there. Banner manages to clear it. Comes out to Wilson, who finally finishes the job. Lindgren tries to kick it in. Attempt to chip in from the Bison, hits a linesman. They go the other way. Lindgren chip off the boards. Colvin will not beat King to the puck. Bison turn back and go away. Big hit from Lindgren. Just meets Wilson at the pass. Lindgren finally able to get off the ice there. It was a long shift for the young player. Lack chips it in. That will be icing. And we will go back the other way. 9:50 to go in the second period. Face off to the left of Goss. It's won by the Bees. Jackson. High off the glass. Kelly will collect for the Bison. Bison chip it in. Wilstead will be there. Finds Jackson. That goes round the board. Only to be met by Kelly again. Jackson finds Colvin. Bees will look to come clear. Lack now. Skates it backwards, gets hit. Our referee's arm goes immediately up. And the Bees will go to the power play. Ryan Sutton with quite possibly the most obvious cross-check that you'll see this weekend. He'll sit for 2 minutes. And the Bees will go back on the power play. As the referees just have a chat. And we finally get the confirmation there. 2 minutes cross-checking on Ryan Sutton. Face off to the right of Lauday. Won by Goodbye. Puck over to Walken. Back to Goodbye. Puck finds Walken there. Backhand can't get hold of it there. Walken though skates away from the Bison. Turns, finds space, finds Goodbye. Slap shot from Goodbye over and wide. Walken chips it in deep. Lindgren collects. Lindgren finds Goodbye. Back to Lindgren. Skates in. Goodbye from the blue line. Finds up. Fakes. Lindgren. Tries to go down low to Wilken, but goes through his legs. Lindgren. Again to Lindgren. Goodbye. Winds up. Shot through traffic. In! Dom Goodbye makes it 3. It's well worked for the Bees. Lindgren just holds and holds, waits for the pass, and Goodbye snipes it through traffic for the Bees' third of the evening. The puck passed back across there too. Lindgren, who just holds it off his man. Nobody goes to challenge him. Finds Goodbye with acres of space. It's a goal so good it's broken the replay cam. The pass off from Lindgren. Somebody put 50p in the meter. Goodbye snipes it through traffic. High glove on Lauday for 3-0. The Bison now with the puck down low. Turnover. Bees come the other way. Webb. Colvin throws a hit. Webb gets held off, nothing doing. Bison come the other way. Third goal now officially going down as Goodbye from Lindgren and Walken. Shot through traffic, goes wide. Bison will be first to the rebound. Puck in front of the net, nobody there. Glove down from Goss, goes away, behind the back of the net. Referee blows the play dead as they bundle up behind the net. Don't forget, you can join in the conversation this evening. #BeesMNL. And why not follow us for game updates @BeesMNL. Let us know how your night's going. Let us know how you're watching it from home. Or in the particular case of one match night DJ who decided to have a night off, if you're in sunny Spain watching it. Hi, Danny. Face off to left of Goss, won by the Bees. Jackson collects. Attempted pass is intercepted by Milton. Chips it in. Llewellyn for the Bison goes to the front of the net. Big hit. There's a penalty coming again. It's on the Bees. They will get it the second time of asking there. The arm immediately went up. It's an interference call. Not sure who on amongst massive bodies. It was a good move from Llewellyn, cutting to the front of the net. Goss stands tall, makes the save, but the Bees do take a penalty. Stuart Mogg, the captain, takes the penalty. 2 minutes for interference. 7:11 left in the second period. Bees win the face-off and the Bison get the puck. Llewellyn, shot through traffic, blocked. It's a good block by Dan Rose. Shot to the front of the net and the Bison score. The power play goal was coming. It's a good move. Finds the open man at the front of the net who snipes it past Goss. The Bison get on the board with their first of the evening. It's a good move down low. Llewellyn cutting again, finds the pan at the back door, and that shot comes through Goss and in. Just creates that little bit of space at the back door and able to get the shot off quickly for the Bison's first goal of the evening. Bison win the face-off. Aidan Doughty on the power play. I probably should have guessed that. Bees coming through. Walcombe feels like he gets grabbed from behind from Josh Kelly, but the referee doesn't believe so. Bison come back the other way. Llewellyn, who does get an assist on that first goal. First goal for the Bison. There's a penalty coming this time on the Bison. Llewellyn takes a 2-minute tripping minor. They will finish that first goal for the Bison. That first goal was scored Aidan Doughty on the power play from Marcel Balaz and Gail Llewellyn. Llewellyn now taking a 2-minute tripping minor there for the Bison. Face off to the right of Lauday. 6:22 left here in the second period. Face off won by Norcliffe. Oh! It was cleared away there from Norcliffe. It seemed to hit Wilstead in the helmet. Luckily, it was the top part of it. Sorry for that action. Lack collects the puck for the Bees. Over to Wilstead. Walcombe. Chip down to Lindgren. Can't quite get there. Baird will chip it over to Norcliffe, who clears. Wilstead waits, finds goodbye. Back to Lindgren. Walcombe effectively runs a pick play for him. Behind the net. Lack tries to go for the wraparound. Can't get control of it. Balaz will clear. Goss out to meet it, finds Lindgren. To Walcombe. Bees skate in. Puck takes a high bounce. Lack tries to control it. That's brilliant from Alan Lack! The puck takes a massive deflection up in the air. Lack brings it down with the first touch of a footballer. Can't get the first one in, but the second one, a gaping net, makes it 4-1 to the Bees. And Alan Lack's second of the evening. pass across ice takes a massive deflection. It's up in the air. The control there from Alan Lack. The first shot gets saved from Lorde, and the second one into the empty cage. Finally, after all these years, all those games of two-touch are finally paying off, as the Bees score their fourth of the evening. Bison win the face-off. King, big hit at the blue line from Harvey Stead, and that's called as a penalty. I am genuinely stunned at that one. I don't know if we can get the replay of that quick. Shake of the head from producer Nick there. Harvey Stead is going to sit. And there genuinely is a feeling of nobody really knows why. It's 2 minutes for something. We'll await the announcement of what the penalty is. That penalty has now come off the clock. Oh, sorry, it's on the wrong side. First time round, we have got it up there again now. 2 minutes on Harvey Stead. Face off to the right of Goss, and just as one power play ends, another one begins. Bison to win the face off. Shot from Balaz, that takes deflection high up into the netting. So the Bees' fourth goal now reads Lack from Pitchley and Will Stead for the fourth goal of the evening. Milton finds Llewellyn. It's a 2-minute check to the head penalty there for Harvey Stead. Lorde out to play the puck from behind the net. Goes for the riskier option, but works his way around to Milton. Llewellyn finds Balaz. Balaz here on the left wing. Cycling around between him and Llewellyn. Shot comes in, that's wide of the net. The rebound stays behind the net, fortunately. Back up to Llewellyn. Bison just moving it around as they have done on every single power play. Just seems to go round the horn between Milton, Balaz and Llewellyn every time. Bees will clear. Lorde finds Milton, offside signalled by the linesman, and the face-off will be outside the zone. Oh, and there's a misconduct call there from the referee. A lot of chatting coming from that Bison bench. Referee James Irons says enough is enough. And he's telling someone to go to the box. And we will play 4-on-4. No one seems overly keen to go in the box of the Bison. I think it's just going to go down as a bench minor for abusive official, but we'll wait. Yep, a bench minor for abusive official on the Bison there. That feels a very silly penalty to take at this time of the game, when you have a power play to make it 4-on-4. We will play 4-on-4 for 36 seconds. Face off to the left of Lorde, 3:41 left in the period. Face off won by Rose, but Balaz manages to squirm it away at the skates. Baird will hold on to the puck behind the net. And sets Norcliffe on his way. Norcliffe avoids one check, avoids the second, goes the entire way round. Bison keeping possession behind the net. Turns, goes the other way. And again, Rose is just with him as the Bees return to full strength. Shot is blocked, Bees will clear. Wilstead loses the puck for a brief second, chipped in. Webb gets hold of it. Webb, that's the point. Goodbye. Down to Rose, tries to flick it onto Walcombe but can't get there. Puck is cleared, Bees will go for a change. 52 seconds left on the Bees power play. 3 goals in the period for the Bees. Can they get a fourth? Backdoor again, Goodbye. Shot is well blocked from Brendan Baird, sliding across the length of the ice. Throws himself in the way of it. Goodbye, that's a great pass off to Walcombe. Walcombe front of the net, shot, he meets 2 tackles. Checks, sorry, football mode, I apologise. The referee blows it dead. A filthy through the legs pass from Goodbye sets Walcombe away. He's met by 2 Bison and the goal does come off. Officials have a chat just as to where I think the face-off is going to be. I think I'm done making assumptions for the evening on where it's going to be, given what we've had so far. But it is going to remain inside the zone to the right of Lauday. Face-off won by Goodbye. Pass to Walcombe. Avoids one check. Around the back of the net. Comes away to Wilstead. Goodbye. Over to Lindgren. Wilstead. Stops, waits. 2 in front. Lindgren can't get there. Walcombe is there. Shot save from Lauday. It's a great glove grab there from Lauday. 9 seconds left on this Bees power play. The face-off will be to the left. Face-off won by the Bees. Pitchley chips it off. Cycled around. Shot comes in through traffic. Blocked. Milton can't collect it. Bees will go again from Mogg. Llewellyn will clear as the Bison will turn full strength. He's met down low by Louis Colvin. Puck goes high up in the air. Pitchley can't clear it. Llewellyn pokes it off him. Pitchley gets it the second time. Chips in. Taken out there by King. Here come the Bison. Llewellyn. Shot wide. Down low. Bees will chip it away. King. Llewellyn. Bees get the puck and come the other way. Shot from Wilstead goes well wide, and that will go the entire length of the ice as we enter the final minute. Harvey Stead collects as both teams change. Harvey will wait. Long cross ice pass. Lauday has to play it. Goodbye is the first man to it. Pass in front to Webb. Webb shoots off the post. Rebound Rose. Save from Lauday. And Norcliffe will clear. It's another great pass from Dom Goodbye, and almost an even better finish from Ron Webb. It hits the inside of the post and comes straight back out. The Bison at the other end. Bees will have whole possession. Rose chips it out. Morris chips it back the other way. Here come the Bison. Cross-ice pass to no one. Morris. Behind the net. As the clock ticks down here, the Bees will come again for one last chance before the period ends. Webb to Goodbye, finds Rose. Rose is there, Lauday pokes it away, puck is loose. The Bison will collect it, Balaz will hold it, and that will end the period. And what a period it's been for the TSI World Bees. 3 goals, all on the power play. 2 absolute beauts from Alan Lack and a snipe from Dom Goodbye. Cancel out the 1 goal from the Bison. as the Bees lead the local derby here 4-1 after 2 periods. We will be back shortly. And welcome back to Slough, where it's TSI World Bees 4, the Basingstoke Bison 1. Before we go through all the stats on that one, let's take you around the league, as it were, and final score up in Sheffield: the Sheffield Steel Dogs 0, the Swindon Wildcats 3. 2 power play goals from Chris Jones, finishing the game off as the Wildcats get a 4-point weekend to start the year. The end of the second, it's Raiders 1, Leeds Knights 3. 2 goals in that period for the Knights from Grant Cooper and Matt Haywood. In Hull, it's a tough opening weekend for the Seahawks, where it's Hull 0, Milton Keynes 5 in the second period. Goals from Lee Jameson, Sean Norris, and a 4 for the weekend for Liam Stewart. And in Telford at the end of the first, it's Telford Tigers 3, Bristol Pitbulls 1, Rhodes Mitchell King, Vladimir Luca and Finley Howes for the Tigers, Callie Robertson with his first as a Pitbull. Meanwhile, here it's 4-1 to the Bees. We haven't got the shots on goal for that period. Sorry, we will try and get to you as quick as we can. 3 goals to the Bees in that period, all on the power play. 2 from Alan Lack, 2 brilliant finishes, and a snipe from Dom Gabai. A well-worked goal for the Bison, also on the power play, finished off by Aidan Doughty. He starts off 2022-2023 the way he finished last year. 15 power play goals for the Bison last year, and that's number 1 for the year already. It's one of those nights where it feels that special teams is really deciding it, and the Bees, unlike on Friday night, have been ruthless on the power play this evening, as we just await the Zamboni to leave the ice and let the players back on. Please do get in touch with any comments, or if you have them. Use the hashtag BeesMNL and follow us along at BeesMNL for updates home and away on the TSI World Bees. I did see one from a Bison fan advising me about the pronunciation of Marcel Balak. I'm hoping that's better. I'm not sure. I did try and ask a friend, Anthony Russell. I don't think he's watching, but he never got back to me on that one. So forgive me, I am going to stick with Balaz for tonight, and I will get it right for the last 2 trips that the Bison make this year. I do apologise. If I change it now, I will. As the Bison join us back on the ice for the 3rd period. As the officials also rejoin us, we just await Adam Goss to lead the Bees out for the 3rd and hopefully final period.
make the fans aware that Dan Rose now plays in number 9. Dan Rose is now wearing number 9.
So there you go. Dan Rose now on his 3rd jersey of the evening. He's wearing number 9. As the teams are ready, referee James Irons calls them in. And we are underway for the 3rd period. Mog for the Bees tries to find goodbye, cut out, Milton. Bison immediately come through. Puck is chipped in to the corner. Milton collects. He's met by Dan Rose. Shot wide of the net. Rose goes to the clearance. Bison recover. Doughty met by Mog. Rose chips it forward to Goodbye. Goodbye can't quite get it out of the zone. It's held up by Kelly, and it's actually gone underneath the door and into the bench. Shots on goal for the 2nd period, 13 on Adam Goss, 11 on Jordan Lauday. It's just been handed over to me by producer Nick. Bison out, Ballas. Set shot safe from Goss. Cleared by Jackson. Webb will collect it. The Bees will look to break. Webb gets it poked off stick. Jackson lifts Ballax. Norcliffe. Deflection. Puck finds its way back down to Norcliffe. Webb will collect. Morris gives chase. Chip forward to Lindgren. Lindgren off the boards, attempted to welcome. Can't quite get there. Bison now coming forward. Lindgren intercepts. Tries to go for the backhand. Can't quite pull it off. Bison forced to retreat. Pass intercepted by Colvin. Finds Cole. Chipped in. Bison will clear. Change on the fly. Pitchley now for the Bees. Fans on the pass. Gets it to Cole at the 2nd time. Smith gets it down low. The Bison recover and turn go the other way. Pass chip forward. Can't quite get stick to take there. Mog with the pass comes off the post. Takes a funny bounce. Smith will clear it. That's into the stands. Is it going to be called? Yes, it is. Josh Smith will receive a 2-minute delay of game penalty there. Referee James Irons always seemed reluctant to call it, but I think by the letter of the law, it has to be. Well, we're now having a chat by the benches. Seems to be a theme of the evening tonight. Yep, they are going to call it 2 minutes delay a game on Josh Smith. So the Bison will go on the man advantage for the first time here in the 3rd period. Face off to Goss's right. Bees get the possession. Mog will clear it. Llewellyn can't hold it in. And Goodbye will break. Goodbye, 1-on-1. Beats the man. Gets tripped up. No call there coming. Bees will instead go the entire way back down the ice to Mog, who flips it all the way back over Lauday's head. Bison now. Long stretch pass. Llewellyn. Open down a wing. Shot. Safe from Goss into the netting. And that will cause a stoppage. There you go. Josh Smith, 2 minutes for the delay of game. 1:32 left on that minor penalty now for the Bees. Face off to the left of Goss, won by Norcliffe. Shot comes wide behind the net. Jackson will clear. Llewellyn does another great job of keeping it in, but Lindgren is the first two, and the Bees will break 2-on-1. Juha Lindgren skates in, shoots on his own, save from Lauday. Walken was with him. Lindgren decides to go on his own that time. Lauday is equal to it. as the Bison come in. It's wonderful stick handling here from Milton. Cycles all the way around. Llewellyn shot was straight into the chest of Goss, who holds for the whistle. Once again, you can join in the conversation tonight. Please use the hashtag BeesMNL. And why not follow the Bees for their match night updates at BeesMNL for all Bees updates from home and away. Face off to the left of Goss. It's won by Balaz. Puck finds his way to Llewellyn. Another shot takes deflection into Goss's chest. Just under a minute left on the Smith Minor. So a change of scenery. We'll go for this face off from the other side of the pad. Face off won by Norcliffe eventually. Puck comes out, finds Llewellyn. Open man shot blocked in front by Jackson. Try and clear it around. Stead can't get there first. Norcliffe will get it. Finds Doughty down low behind the net. Doughty loses control of the puck. So does Harvey Stead. It comes out to Norcliffe. Puck finds his way round. Llewellyn. Back up. Shot through traffic wide. Luke Jackson will be there first. Takes the deflection again. Comes out in front. Does a shot and it's in! It's a turnover in front from the Bees. And Marcel Balak is there to just backhand one into the roof. It's Bees 4, Bison 2. The puck comes loose behind the net. Luke Jackson there goes to the turnover. It takes deflection off George Norcliffe, and it's a good finish from Balak, who just gets there first and backhand flicks it over Goss and into the net for the Bison's second goal of the evening. 16 minutes left here in the third. Could that be the start of a Bison comeback? Bees with possession. Mogg. He's hurried by Sutton. Flipped up to Colvin. Can't quite get there, and here come the Bison again. Petts met by Cole. Goes to the front of the net. Shot through traffic. Goss blocker save off the Duznik shot. Puck finds its way over to Cole. Attempted clearance comes off a linesman. Bison will get possession, can't keep hold of it. Pitchley will eventually bring it the other way for the Bees. Colvin evades one hit, evades a second, chips it in as the Bees go for the change. Colvin hurries the man behind the net and has created a turnover there, as that is icing. Great play from Luke Colvin, just did not give Josh Kelly a second on that puck, and he carelessly flips it up the ice for an icing call. Face off to the left of Lorde. Won by Webb. Chip down throw. Comes away again. Bison get a lucky bounce and it comes all the way length of the ice. Icing is called again. And we will go straight back. Bees will change it up. The goodbye Rose Lack line comes back out. Face off, won by the Bison. Try and go around the boards. Jackson keeps it in. Just goodbye will finish that job with a big shot. Takes the deflection. The referee's fallen over to the amusement of the crowd. Stead goes to the pass. Finds Rose. Lack now. Beats man. Plays one hit. Turns. Misses it to hit. And the Bison will clear as they come away. Finds the spare man. Down low to Duznik. To Balaz. Balaz's pass is errant. Goodbye finds it. Lack. We'll chip it in. That's straight to the glove of Lorde, who will keep play going. Bees change. Pass intercepted by Lingard, who comes off the bench, takes a big hit. Bees want a penalty. That looked fairly clean to me from up here. And they get the turnover. Cole flips it in. Lindgren will chip that down low. And the Bison will collect. Lindgren tries to poke off the man. Cole keeps it in, but it does come the other way. Here come the Bison on the break. Great poke check there from Lindgren on Balaz. And another wild pass from Balak. Well, that will actually be worse than the first one as it goes the entire length back down behind Lorday. Bison look to break out. That's immediately stopped. Chipped into the corner. Smith will give chase. Here, flip up ice. Mogg is the first man to it. Off the boards. Again, Smith will chase it in. Bison will push him off there. Goss will cover on the chip in. And we will have a face-off. 12:56 left on the big clock at centre ice. BZMNL is wondering which team played off irons to call so much. I'm not going to say that one on the Bison from Katie. Nothing like a win over Bison, hopefully. Come on, you bees. That's from Mick Player. And don't forget, you can join in with your comments. Use the hashtag BeesMNL if you want them read out on the stream. Face off to the right of Goss, and Rose has been sent out again. Face off won by the Bison. King keeps it in, chips it down low. Milton. Big hit there from Doughty. Puck to Milton. Lack chips it away, and there goes Pitchley. Lack will keep it in. Alan Lack for the hat-trick, shot wide into the netting, and plays blown dead. Katie, I'd rather be a Bison than a bee. Not on the scoreboard tonight, I wouldn't. Dan Rose now with more shirt changes than he has, well, I was going to say assists on the night, but that sounds a bit harsh. He's now in number 15, if you're keeping track at home. Started in 24, then moved to 88, then 9, and now 15. All of a sudden I feel like a bingo caller. Bees with the puck down low. Turnover. Bison will look to clear. And amongst all the massive bodies there, it comes back to Cole. Chipped in by Walcombe. Lindgren gives chase. And Webb collects. Tries to evade one check. Gets it poked off him for the second though. Bison come the other way. Shot saved from Goss. Rebound. That's a great block from Harvey Stead. Norcliffe was wide open there on the second chance. Norcliffe again with a third opportunity, and that is saved from Goss. It was well worked. Liam Morris had the first go. That was saved. Fell to Norcliffe at the back door for the second. Goss with a big block from Harvey Stead, and then Goss wrapping it up there. Bison really pushing now. Face off to the right of Goss. I realise what I should have said now on the delayed thing. Dan Rose with as many shirts tonight as he has letters in his surname. Stead clears it. Gets it the second time. Wilstead will bring it out. The Bison will come the other way again. Stead meets his man. That's a great stick handling there. First shot saved from Goss. The Bison will keep it in. Sutton with the first go at it. Brilliant move. Can't quite pull it off at the end. Petts chips it in. That only as far as will Stead. Stead clears it to Rose. That will be an offside call. It's somewhat inevitable. It's one of those ones where the puck just comes over the line and back the other way. Somewhat inevitable. So just received word that apparently the reason for Dan Rose's many shirt changes tonight is he has a cut on his chin that keeps bleeding. And it's fairly obvious when you think about it. Face off won by the Bees. Jackson will ice the puck, will come the entire way back down the ice with 10:54 on the clock. Win or lose, Bison forever from Katie, as it should be. Support your team no matter what. Hope you're having a good night. Jackson now with the puck. Move forward to Colvin. These do get it away. Llewellyn turns, comes back. Doughty round the net, tries to find Llewellyn. Llewellyn is calling for a penalty, nothing doing. Harvey Stead will take the puck the other way. Evades one hit. Harvey Stead coast to coast, tries to look for the pass, no. Behind the net, that pass goes to a Bison player. The Bison will clear. Webb can't get there. Llewellyn will come on his own without a stick. Harvey Stead, high flip, stays in play just. Big cross-ice pass. The Bison will come again. Shot from the corner, save from Goss. Lindgren turns, comes the other way, evades the hit from Norcliffe. Almost evades the second, but can't quite pull the move off. Lindgren, again, just a blind cross-ice pass, nobody there. And Bison will take that easy pass away. Here they come again. Great move inside, couple of deflections. Walker will try and clear. Lindgren does finish the job. Norcliffe. Cole. Flip over, finds Wilstead, chipped in. No icing, puck behind the net. Bees comes out to Stead at the top of the point. Shot, deflection and wide. Goodbye now, collects it. Stead. Looks for another shot, that goes high off the glass. Puck down low, covered up by Lauday against the post. 8:55 to go in the third. Face off, won by the Bison. They will bring it down ice. Great move there from Paul Betts. Just evades hits, can't find the off-let pass to Duznik, and Wilstead will bring it the other way for the Bees. Stead avoids the hit, dumps it in. Bison will come the other way. Harvey Stead is the first man there to the puck. Chipped off the boards, finds Lack. Rose. I'm not going to lie, the amount of number changes Dan Rose has had is messing with my brain. Pass from Jackson as Petts blows the tyre. Goss comes out the net to play it. Settles it down for Jackson. Jackson will carry it out the zone. Gets the line and dumps it in. Smith gives chase. The Bison will get there first. Long pass through. Morris met by Colvin. Smith finishes the job and gets it away. Smith. Pitchley gets dropped onto his backside. And that would be an offside call if it was carried on. Here come the Bison. And there's a penalty coming on the Bison this time. It looks like it's another penalty on Jordan Lauday. And it looks like a trip. I don't know if we've got the behind camera one for that one. This is hopefully. It's the wrong end, Nick. There we go. Lord, it just seems to take a step out. That feels a little harsh to me. I've seen so many goalies do that over the years and not get called. It feels like it's one of those nights. But Jordan Lorde picks up his second minor of the evening. 7:28 to go as the Bees return to the power play. 3 power play goals on the evening for the Bees so far. Can they make it a 4th? Once again, please do join in the conversation. Hashtag BeesMNL. I'll read as many out as I get sent over. And why not follow us at BeesMNL for all updates home and away. Need to rebuild, can't be losing to the Bees. It's okay, Vic, it's only the one weekend. If it happens. Touch wood. Bees now behind the Bison net. Puck finds its way out to Walcombe. Goodbye. Back to Walcombe. Goodbye. Shot through traffic. In! The Bees get their 5th of the evening, and Dom Goodbye gets another on the board. It's just some lovely passing across between Goodbye and Walcombe. And Goodbye just steps in, fires through traffic, off the post and in. Lorde unsighted. It's just fired through legs, post and in. Bees 5, Bison 2. Face off won by the Bison. Bees turnover Pitchley. Glove from Lorde, who holds it. Third assist on the 5th goal to Juha Lindgren. I want to be buried in my Bison jersey. Bison forever, Joe Byers. Again, I don't blame you. By all means, support your team. I hope you're having a good evening. And don't let this opening weekend ruin your spirits. There's still, I believe, 32 more to come. Player blown dead there in the corner. Face off to the left of Lorde. Won by the Bison. I must say that the Bison have done a phenomenal job tonight just on winning face-offs, or at least creating possession when they lose them, as offside is called. And you just get a feeling frustration is starting to set in here for the Bison. Chloe Page, BSMNL, heard in the third. Let's go Bison. We can bring it back. I mean, if they can do it from here, that would be impressive. I have seen worse. Last year, I saw a team come back from 5-1 down with 4 minutes to go and win in overtime. So anything is possible in hockey. The shot comes in, safe from Goss. Rebound. Goss eventually covers up in the second time. Play is eventually blown dead by the referee. It was a good shot from Norcliffe, the first opportunity. Liam Morris following it in almost creates the second. And Goss does well to cover up. Face off won by Rose. Harvey said it will look to clear. Takes a friendly bounce. Llewellyn tries to bring it in. Goss plays it. Offside is called, as I think the Bison carried on the attack. And we're going the entire length of the ice now. Amanda May, yay, go Bees, you're doing great. Jamie and Fletcher. Face off won by the Bees. Goodbye. Chip down to Rose. Lack does well to hold off one hit, is forced down by the second. Lack hasn't got a stick in his hand at the moment, and Bison will come away. It's Llewellyn again, just on a one-man mission. Great play there from Alex Cole to take the puck away from him. Cole guesting from the Solent Devils from South 1, played last night and is playing up here tonight for the Bees. Llewellyn, pass off, shot, scores! Finish from Adrian Duznik. It's a lovely pass off from Llewellyn. Duznik holds off the check and fires through Goss's legs for 5-3. I said anything could happen. Llewellyn just holds off the man, flip to Duznik, who charges off the bench, evades one, evades the second, and snipes 5-hole on Adam Goss. 5:21 left here. Bees 5, Bison 3. And it's a lovely finish from Duznik, the former Slough junior. Duznik, who played for the Guildford Phoenix last year, scored 24 points, 9 goals. Has played in the Polish second tier in 2020 and 2021. Returning home and getting a goal. Puck chipped in from the Bison. Stead will play it. Another offside on the Bison there. That goal officially goes down as Duznik from Baird and Llewellyn for 5-3. Great stream tonight despite the Bison performance. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed your evening. Sorry about the scoreline at the moment, but again, things can change. We hope you join us either next time the Bison are in town, either here in person or, of course, on the stream, which will be available. Bison with the puck. As we enter the final 5 minutes of tonight's game. And that will go length of the ice for icing. I will say this, obviously, you can tweet in your comments at Bees MNL. Tweet us who you think should be man of matches for both teams. Get them in. We'll read as many of your thoughts as we can in the meantime before we get to the end of the game. See how many of you are right. Do you agree with who's picking man of the match tonight? Face off, won by the Bees. And again, as I was saying, Bison's doing a good job of creating turnovers, but that puck comes in front. Lindgren off the post. The Bison will come the other way. Beats the man, cuts the net wide from King. Balaz chips it down low, Mogg will collect. Off the boards, takes a weird bounce away from the Bees. Balak passes it off. Norcliffe holds off the man. Stead will play it. Finds his way over to Lindgren. Walcombe plays it off to Lindgren, who chips it in. Walcombe creates a turnover. Pass is wayward. Harvey Stead. Pass through to Webb. Walcombe. Breakaway chance and no cut off the stick. Lorde plays it away. Here come the Bison once again. End-to-end stuff in a lot faster than 5 minutes. Norcliffe. Met by Rose. Shot comes in, takes a few deflections and away. Goodbye. Turns, waits. Little chip up to Rose, who finishes the job, avoiding Morris. Big cross-ice pass. That comes back the other way. That's wayward. Goodbye collects. Just waits and kills a few more seconds. Harvey Stead now. Again, just waiting. No one pressuring him from the Bison. That chip will go down into the corner. Bison collect. Llewellyn gets his pocket pick from Goodbye. Chips it in. Pitchley will chase it. Lorde behind the net to play it. Pitchley does create the turnover there. Colvin chases the puck down. Held in that bottom end. Puck comes away. Attempted clearance is blocked from P.I. Pitchley. Rides one check into the corner. Second one just does enough to knock him off the puck. Puck goes high into the netting. And we'll have a face-off inside the zone. Comeback is on. Let's go Bison. ONH. I'm not going to say no, but there's 2 minutes 29 left here if they want to finish it off. And JTA, my man of the match, Doughty for Bison and Lack for the Bees. I mean, it's hard to argue against either, really. Bison now. Straight for the chance, Llewellyn. Cross ice pass, finds the trailer. Shot, takes deflection in front of Doughty. The shot from Milton initially. Webb clears, finds Lindgren. Stick handles away from Llewellyn, but can't beat the D-man. Jackson will clear it into the corner. Icing is called by the official. 2:05 left in the third period. Right on cue as we see the big clock on the big screen. Timeout called by the Bison. Once again, you can join in with any of the comments on tonight's game. Use the hashtag BeesMNL or @BeesMNL if you want any updates from Bees games, home or away. Like I said, let us know who your thoughts are for man of the matches tonight for both teams. Right on cue, I think Nick's got one just sent in. There we go, Danny Purchard. Big thank you to the J-Dubs for covering the mic tonight. Justin Wilson, sounds like you've done an awesome job at BeesMNL. Danny, that's the last time you're allowed to take a holiday in hockey season. Know the rules, Mr. Purchard. Says the man who was missing 2 straight weeks in October. I know, moral high ground producer Nick's tutting at me now. Yes, I know, I bring shame. Face off to the left of Goss. Empty net as Lorde is pulled for the extra attacker. The Bison going for it here in the final 2 minutes. Face off is won by Webb. The referee the linesman blows it dead. I think the argument there, from what I could just about hear, was that Webb kicking it away wasn't allowed. We go again for the reset. The Bison win it, takes a bounce. Mogg is the first man there to try and clear. Lindgren can't quite get it away. Puck is hit high. Doughty there, gloves it down. Morris finds Doughty again. Doughty holds off the man. Down to Balaz. Balaz up to Llewellyn. Shot comes in for the point. Great save from Goss. He stretches the leg out and it's underneath and the referee blows it dead. We will stay inside the zone with 1:35 to go. Face off to the right of Goss. Won by the Bison. It's held up. Norcliffe finally comes away with it. Holds off Wilstead. Plays it down low to Morris. Comes away. Goodbye manages to flip it. Llewellyn keeps it in. Goodbye blocks it. Llewellyn with a big hit on Lindgren. Sorry, Lackey then drags down Llewellyn. The penalty is coming. Just what we didn't want with 1 minute 10 left. It's all just starting to boil over a little right in front of the Bees bench. Wilstead and Liam Morris look like they're making friends again after 2 weeks ago. We will wait and see what comes out of this. It's definitely a Bison power play, so we'll go 6 on 4 at least. Lack a little shaken up. He's against the boards now. He's up off the ice. Referee's doing the smart thing and just sending both teams back to their respective benches. Let it all cool down a bit. and we'll await the decisions. There you go, another one coming in from Philly. Beesmanel, shout out to Becca watching the stream in Cheltenham. We hope you can hear us in Block B from Philly and Tracy. And Andy Turner, Lackey, my man of the match for the Bees. What a guy, I must say. If even just for that second goal. As I said, finally all those games of two-touch have paid off. So we were waiting to see. Gail Llewellyn is in the box. Looks like Alan Lack will be going in there as well. 2 minutes on the clock for both men. So maybe we're not going to be going 6-on-4. It will be 5-on-4. So 1 minute 10 to go here. Face off just to the left of Goss. Won by the Bison, it's held up amongst the skates. Norcliffe gets it away. Pass comes over, shot blocked from Stead. I should say Harvey, they're both on the ice at the moment. Goodbye, ships it clear, the race is on. It's won by Zach Milton. Milton turns, avoids the hit from Goodbye, avoids one from Rose and keeps it going all the way. Milton. Shot wide. Alan Lack was 2 minutes for holding. I heard that. I didn't quite catch the Galloway. I want to wait for the official call to flip up on the screen. Goss makes the dive, covers up. We have 24 seconds to go here in the third period. And the fifth goal has now been changed to an Alan Lack goal, which completes the Alan Lack trick for the evening. A hat's been thrown on the ice as well. Rightly so. Face off to the right of Goss is won by Stead. The race is on. Juha Lindgren is the first man to it. And Juha Lindgren wraps it up for the evening. Job done, game done. Juha Lindgren finishes the game off with the empty netter. It's B6, Bison 3. Face-off one, chipped up from Wilstead. Lindgren beats the man to the puck and just saunters in to finish the job. 15 seconds to go here. The Bees' lead is now 3. Face-off at centre ice is won by the Bison. Chipped in, goes wide. Wilstead. Brendan Morecambe also gets an assist on that 6th goal, and that's all she wrote for the evening as the TSI World Bees pick up the first win of the league campaign, bouncing back from Friday's defeat. It's 6-3 to the Bees over the Basingstoke Bison here tonight. Again, last chance to get any of your man of the match calls or any of your comments in. Please use the hashtag BeesMNL. We'll read as many of them out as we can before we go off the air this evening. Like from Chloe Page, let's go heads down and win this thing. I could go either way. I'm sorry, Chloe. I don't know which team you mean that for. I don't want to make any assumptions. I've made enough of those tonight.
Huge thank you to everyone in attendance and our official organised this evening. We now move on to our player of the match for tonight's game. We start with our visitors of always the Basingstoke Bison, wearing number 33, it's Jordan Lorday.
And man of the match for the Bison goes to Jordan Lorday. Again, I'm not going to complain about that. Lorday had a very good night in the net. Don't let the 6 goals fool you. It could have been a lot more. And again, a bad weekend for the Bison. Losing both games, firstly to Peterborough last night and tonight. Don't knock it. There's still 32 weekends left of the season. This is still a very good Bison team. You look at the names on there. Gail Llewellyn was brilliant tonight. Aidan Doughty, George Norcliffe, they're all there. Zach Milton is still Zach Milton. He's fantastic. It'll come is what I'm trying to say. Bison fans, we hope you've enjoyed being with us tonight if you're watching from home. We wish you well for the coming weeks until we see you again. I'm not entirely sure when that is. I haven't got a fixture list to hand, unfortunately. And we hope you can either join us here in person in Slough or once again on stream as the Bison take their lap of honour.
The TSI World Bees. And your player of the match, sponsored by Material Girl, hat-trick hero wearing number 9.
And of course, man of the match for the Bees could only be one man. Alan Lack with the Lack trick. I like it, I'm sticking with it, deal with it. What a performance from him tonight, and what a performance from everyone on the Bees team. A real bounce back after Friday night. Two points on the board, exactly what the doctor ordered. 4 power play goals. And 3 from that man on your screen, Alan Lack. Who now, of course, as man of the match, has to throw a shirt into the crowd. As the Bees head round for their lap of honour here from tonight. 2 big points, big bounce back win after Friday night. It's a good weekend for the Bees. And it's a good start to the League and Cup campaign, which is exactly what you want. We hope you've enjoyed being with us this evening for tonight's game. We just hope you've had a good weekend in general. As the mascots get their customary team photo with the boys. And again, we'll just say thank you for joining us this evening. We are back next weekend, next Sunday, when we welcome the current league leaders, the Swindon Wildcats, here next Sunday the 25th, 5 o'clock face-off as always. We'll be live from about 4:30, I'm guessing. Yep, producer Nick gives me a nod, that's good enough for me. We hope you enjoy your week. We look forward to seeing you next week. And from Bees Match Night Live, thank you and good night.